Hello everyone on YouTube, welcome to the video, the VOD, I guess is the right wording. Today we're going to be working on my project from yesterday, the Jungle Groove, and I'm going to talk about more texturing and more layering and stuff like that, because I believe I didn't do a good enough job in yesterday's video. Um, but in any case, we're trying our best, and we're going to learn, and we're going to, get somewhere with it. But let's start. So, for the people who are new here, yesterday I posted a video about layering and texturing. Let me scroll here on my YouTube. The Art of Groove, Mastering Texture and Layering for Next Level Songs. Catchy title. Kind of bullshit, though. I want to be, authentic and, this is exactly what the video is about. But at the same time, that's not going to get many views. So I got to clickbait a little bit with fancy titles. But in any case, from the top, this song stems entirely, the whole idea came from this VST plugin. Amigo Sampler, which, if I go here, it's selected. Then I find this. I'm clicking on my push, which, I'll do this for the people who don't know. Oh, I have my push here, and I'm just tapping stuff. At some point, I'll have, maybe I'll have an overhead camera. That'd be kind of cool. For my push. Sorry if I'm talking slow. I am looking at my YouTube on the side for chat. Oh, holy shit. Hello. I didn't even realize there's someone in the chat. Hello, Nebulous. Ro is, I don't know who that is, but they met. If you're still here, welcome. That's my first comment I've ever gotten. I will say the reason it's not is because a few weeks ago, I forgot to end stream, so I had something running for 6 hours, but my OBS was off. And then I clicked on it, and it said there was a comment there, so I was like, what's happening? I ended stream. Anyways, how you doing? And there's a slight delay, so it might take me a little bit to respond. But that's just because I don't know how to get the delay to be really good. I know Kickstream or whatever has good delay, but YouTube, they have some delay. So anyways, how you doing? And then I'll continue. While I wait for that message, I'll just continue what I was talking about. So this sampler I got somehow. I'm not going to go into details there. But yeah, I got it, and it's basically like Ableton's default simpler in a way, but it has a few more just integrated settings like reverse and stretch, and maybe it's the same exact thing. I don't really know. But the basis of the song was I made something that sounded really cool by using this sampler. So this groove is kind of like a chopped up sample of, it's specifically, I'm using grain delay to darken the sound, and it's a clip. No, it's a sample. It's this. It's these two things. I use these. I don't remember exactly which one is which, but let me look. This one is the first one here. So if I play this, you can hear parts of the sample, and then this is the second one, which is very simpler, but still chopping. And then this guy I found this pad for. This, actually, it was a sample, drum kit, where it's you have the drum kit, and then at the same time it has a sample for that kit. I forget if that's just a clip or sample or whatever, but I dragged that in, thought it sounded cool combined with these things, and then I just deleted some of the other elements. So Alonus, and long story short, I'm thinking about removing these top things because it's a little bit too much in the mix. But anyways, at the beginning, we have just some more samples that I've grain delayed and auto filtered out. Oh, duh. I do that so much. I forget to unsolo. So I'm still working on this intro, but I do like it. And then this is just the simple using the sample to create a drum fill transition. And then this is a pack called VoiceBox. Then we have this come in. Which this one I think is fine. But I think once I add this one, there's too much going on for the ears. So this is essentially what we're going to say. Okay, I already have an idea. I think if this is still kind of interesting, I think it still sounds kind of interesting. And thus we should keep it, but maybe if I like quiet it down. Yeah. Okay. So if we do that, then we do this 4 times, and then something needs to happen. So maybe there's a transition, and then we remove some elements, because I don't think adding more is really helpful, because that'll just be way too much. But let me just play with the idea first of, adding in another sound with Vital. And I think just I'll use something I've made. I've made a lot of things. What is this one? Oh, I remember this. Yeah. This is like a noise filter. And it just has some other stuff on there that is literally useless, but it's on there nonetheless. Okay, go like 8 bars. I'm going to try, if I add this to the beginning, if it provides any value. Kind of interesting. I'm going to change the color. Oh. Yeah, it's just some more texture. I think. I do love this reverb sound a lot. And we have this like mixture with the grain delay. Oh, I forgot to set the timer. Well, the timer's for an hour. I mean, my class is at 2 o'clock, so I have a lot of time. And also, it's an online class, and I don't technically need to go. So, we'll see. But no, I think after an hour, I'll probably get tired. Because I used to stream a while ago, doing some gaming stuff before I was, like, full on, I'm doing music live, and I have my music YouTube. I used to stream on Twitch, and the first time I did it, I streamed for like 2 5-hour sessions in one day, which was a little crazy for me. I think I did it twice actually. I streamed for 10 hours, and then I was like, it was working fine because I was just chilling. But nowadays, I realize that I get bored if I do that for too long. So, gotta have some off-stream time. But yeah. So, yeah. Question for you, Nebulous, if you're in the chat, do you make music at all? Or is you just like interested in music? I'm just curious the reasoning for being here, I guess. because I don't really know. But if you made music, that'd be cool, and I'd definitely take a look at it. Let's see. Okay. I love this sound so much. Bitwig. Oh my god. Is Bitwig good? I've heard some things. 0 tracks produced. That's funny. Yeah, I feel that. I've started to force myself to produce actual things, but I've heard Bitwig is very good. Um, but it's one of those ones that are like less popular than FL and Ableton, and what's the big one for like movies and shit? I forget. It's my school. My school uses it, and I think it's the worst thing ever. It's so bad for making music, but everyone's like, "Yeah, you gotta use it for editing films," and I'm like, I just make a song in Ableton and then use like Premiere Pro at that point and place it over top of it. I don't need a whole musical editing suite for that. And also, I think Ableton does does video, which is funny. But yeah, so you use Bitwig, which is cool, and Reason maybe. Right. Logic Pro. That's another one. Um, I've never used FL. I know a lot of people at my school do, and they're big on it, but I just think Ableton's the best one personally. But I'm also biased because it's the only one I've used besides like GarageBand at one point. Um, some weird other apps like Medley, I think is what it's called, and then Band Labs, which is kind of funny. Maybe I'll do a stream in Band Labs one day, which would be kind of fun. But Band Labs is like the web browser, thing, which it works if you don't want to spend a bunch of money. But also Ableton's free. You can do the free plan, and it works pretty good. Um, is there any reason for no tracks produced, or is it just like you just haven't gotten around to it, or you don't want to, or it's difficult? I feel like difficulty is one of the big ones mentally. Favorite artist, inspiration, genre? Mine is Dead Mouse 5. That's a good answer. Um, okay, I have an answer for you, which I'm not gonna play anything because I don't know that I'm allowed to on stream. But I've been doing a little sorting of my music, but always my go-to is Andrew Wong because he makes so much music from so many genres, and he's actually the person who I think got me into, the producing, because of just like all the techniques and all the stuff, and then also he got me into VCV Rack, which is modular synth. um, I lose steam after getting to the midpoint. Endless unfinished tracks. Yeah. Right. Dead Mouse 5. That makes perfect sense, and I totally agree. Let me close my mess and show you what I have over here. I have so many unfinished tracks in this sea of stuff. So it makes sense. I think there's a certain difficulty with it where you always want to go on to the next project, which totally makes sense because I do that a lot, and it's very fair. But I think the best thing you can do if you're passionate about it is to make a bunch of shit things and send them out there because you'll get feedback from people, and also getting it done is good. It clears up some project space. So I mean, even if it's unfinished, you could probably send it out there. But like I have a lot of stuff I don't finish, and let me give like a good example. Here's one. This one is recent, and then I made this guy. So this is the one before, but I didn't finish this one. But I still like the idea, and maybe I'll continue in the future. But It's like, I don't even, half of the music I make, I'm not sure what genre it is. Do you have like a genre that you do mostly or fall back to? So I'm not gonna play the whole thing because I don't really want to. But I fall back on a lot of like ambient, ethereal kind of stuff. Really, that's the main genre that I fall back to. Um, I love how the like for YouTube, this is just gonna be me talking with chat the whole time because I haven't like gotten any chatters before, so this is kind of fun. Uh, but in any case, I guess I should continue working on this while talking, so I'm actually getting stuff done. Okay, I think the intro, good with texture, progressive electronic slash trance, plucked chords and groovy bass lines, and the kick. Oh yeah, you, that that's a really good answer. I love. I've been recently a huge fan of techno, and I've been trying to do my own techno, which I have like successfully made, ideas. Like this one, I think is an older one, so it's not as good. But I love techno, but progressive electronic is also really good. This is one that I did a bit ago. And this one I loved a lot. This is my first like attempt at stuttering sound with the like shaper box and the arpeggio. So then it's a little weird. I don't like it that much, but I love good techno. And it really stemmed from, it's funny because I like liked techno slightly before for a bit, but I wasn't huge on it till I played Hitman 3, specifically in Berlin map, this is a very random cut, but that map has like a club and there's like techno music playing, and I was like, I love this song. I kind of want to make something similar. And then I half followed through with it and never really finished any of the tracks. But, it takes me like a month to finally settle on a track and then release it. Because mostly it's just like, I get to a point where you could call it done, but I want to do like mixing and mastering, and yet I hate doing mixing and mastering. Least favorite part. Because I'm not doing anything new, really. I'm just like, yeah, all the levels gotta be good. Like, it is so boring. And like, well, you gotta do the levels? No, I want to make a new synth. That's more fun. But, yeah. That's a good advice. To be looking at your oscilloscope master. I could do, pull this up just because. Sure. I'll update. Nope. Okay. I don't really care. Now I'm covering like half the screen. That's my only issue with this app. It's cool for the visuals, but it doesn't work great. But yeah, we could put on Spectrum. I meant to put that on Master. Good enough, yeah. Okay. So now here, this one we added in Vital. I'm gonna just add in as many sounds as possible till I should start removing sounds in certain parts. Make it as chaotic as humanly possible, and then I'll deal with that later, fixing it up. But let's make a new sound. Why not? One thing I will say is there's a lot of people online who are like, yeah, so I had this idea and I did this thing. I don't really have that many ideas. or the times when I have an idea, it's kind of just like I'm going with the flow of things more so than like here's step one, then two. Um, when I'm following a tutorial, of course, like like I'm following a techno tutorial. I'm like, gotta do the heavy drums, then the hi hat pattern of some type, and that's a process. But like typically, I'm like, yeah, this sounds kind of interesting. What if I just play around and then see what happens? So could do something interesting. Maybe like reverbed. I don't want to use that reverb. I want to use like Valhalla for that. Lower envelope, because why not? Then it'll have like a lot of reverb. Then we'll do like a pulse. It's kind of interesting. And then all the unison. And then we lower that, because why not? And then go over here into all of my plugins I totally got legally. Yeah. Well, I got a lot of them, but what am I looking for? Oh, yeah. I'm going to use Shimmer because I always use Shimmer. A little too much. Turn this down. Oh, that's why. Just be soft. I don't know. Only use native Ableton? Sure. Yeah, I can do that. I barely do that because Vital is just so good. But we'll do that. It's pretty easy. What do you want to use? Drift? I haven't used Drift in a while. I always stick with, like, Wavetable. But my only issue with my setup right now is that my push is on my right, which I like using my right hand to play on the push because I'm right-handed. But also, then I can't use my mouse at the same time. So I have to change, like, effects individually. Well, actually, my push has, like, the rock out on the operator. The operator is a fun one. But my push has the dials. I just never really use them. So let's use some of the dials for this because it will make my life easier. If I can. Maybe. Then oscillator 2. Detune. Sounds like I'm making chiptune now. That's a genre of music that I barely hear any of anymore. Because most games are just like, yeah, let's do RTX 4090 kind of graphics. Why would we need chiptune when we can do heavy, rock music or EDM? Okay. That's a cool start. Now I'm going to make it darker, per usual, with the delay and loop. I didn't mean to press tab. I'll just use the grain delay and turn it down. So I'm not really sure how that's going to fit in this song yet, but yeah, we'll try stuff. Interesting. Now we need like hella reverb, of course. You gotta have a max settings. It's the only way to do it. let's go to here. And do this. I don't know. I have no clue what I'm doing right now. Let's switch it out. Let's switch it out for the operator instead of, because why not? Where am I? There we go. I don't really know how the operator works. This is very, very dark. It may be too dark. Let's try something. Only way to know is to try. I always start with just a straight line just to hear. Hard to tell. What about use any good operator presets FM synthesis? Like, it is. I don't know how to do FM synthesis. It's like crazy to me. I understand how to use like wavetable, and that one I like using, so we'll switch to that. But like, no clue how to do FM synthesis, or like what is it called? There's like not grain delay. I don't know, but FM synthesis is very, very crazy and complex. I do want retro. Maybe we do less reverb. I've never, like, I should do my research on FM synthesis, you know, because it's like a very powerful thing that, like, you can do it in, like, modular synth and whatever. But at the same time, I'm just, like, kind of scared to to touch that beast of a, like, thing. Just spamming keys. Okay. Turn this on. Interesting. Maybe no grain delay, but we do like a little bit. Sounds like bells, kind of like that. Okay, it's too low. Maybe this is the right level, but we do it like as a separate thing. You know, like when a transition happens, we go to another section of the song. Then we could do just like this. Maybe with this and then this. Not this. Maybe get this guy. Yeah, this could work. It's got to be lower. Bring it down. We'll do this, and then it's too much ringy and belly, so EQ. Honestly, I'm just gonna use the auto filter. It's easier. So we'll figure out how this connects with here. Maybe? Nah, I don't know. We'll remove move you. Remove this. Okay. So we have the intro. Which sounds pretty cool. And then let's transition. Wait, what if I change this up? Or could do some different compo. So this is not what I want to do. I need to open up you first so I can see it. Okay. I have to click on this guy. Now, I don't know if there's going to be one that's not as heavy as a kick. Yeah, it's always going to be that, so I think maybe we do an effect on there, like, final distortion. No, I don't really want distortion. We'll try, I mean, I did do, you know, the auto filter on here. Yeah. So, just a little backgroundy. Maybe we... I don't know. I like it without them. More calm. Let's try that. And then I want sound, I guess. Maybe strings. I don't know why, but I kind of feel strings. Yeah, something like that, where it's just this like long sustained thing. Maybe. Try something that is not going to sound good at all, but I want to try it. Oh, does. Sounds good. Has to be green. Everything's got to be green. It's just I know not how you're supposed to do it, but I don't care. Okay. So now the next thing is it's very static, so I need to do some more like automation stuff, I think. No. We do want it to... It has to be like here. So we'll remove this one. And then the obvious stuff we can do. This one I already have an it already is doing a little bit of panning. So I want this guy, I think, to have pan. I have a really good idea. Like this. Like we on and off it, maybe? Okay, here's the plan. Try off, then on, then off, then on. It's kind of like this. I'm thinking... No. Yes and no. I want to just do that so I can clear out the automation. What I think I want is more like automation all the way out. Yeah, I think that's better. Let me set this to a better grid size here. That's too... It's also too small. 1/8. I just want it like snapping to a reasonable grid. 1 bar. That's better. Okay. So in any case, we do something like this. Then we duplicate this. This is what I'm thinking. And you can tell me if this is a good or bad idea. If it sounds any good, but... Maybe it's too slow. I kind of like it's very small change. Okay, wait, this is... I feel like this guy wants... Okay, you think it sounds fine. That's good. I think this vital sounds great, but for some reason I want it not louder, but something else. Maybe just a random thought for the whole entire project. Like I'm going to put this on the master track, which is something I don't normally do, but I want to. This thing is a free VST that I really like, which emulates like tape. So if I... That's probably too loud. I just want to hear what it sounds like. I got an idea. Oh wait, hold on. This could work for here. Nah, never mind. Don't need it. Okay. What to do now? I've made like not that much progress. Yeah, that's fine. So I guess I could do the cutting out of elements. Wait, we do. What if we did something like? No, it doesn't really provide anything. I mean, I could do like a cut. Oops. Here and here, and then split this. I meant to do this, but then I could try this. It doesn't, I mean, even if I did all the elements, it sounds weird, so I'm not going to do that. Base time. Ooh, good point. Now I got to figure out just what kind of bass I'm thinking. I'm not going to make my own because I suck at that, but maybe B bass. I love B bass. It's my favorite one because the high notes are just. So now it has to be very, calm with the rest of the stuff. So no filter, probably. I'll use Ableton stock reverb just to prove that I can. I guess I'll use hybrid. Hybrid's a little bit better for this. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Okay. This, but I don't know where exactly I want to bring it in. I think before we do like 4, let's set this to better grid size. Maybe here. Too high. Maybe that, but like maybe we, instead of doing that, because we have the reverb, or like less. Just do every note C and go even lower. I don't know that I like that. Oh, legato. It's weird. I'm just not sure how to do this correctly. Let me remove this for a second, just so I can play around on my push. I could do the high notes thing, but that's not really bass. like that, like this note. Like this, maybe? I don't know. It's a little off. Kind of like it being slightly off. What do you think? Does that sound good, or should I do something different? More texture. Discordant sounds have their time and place. True. Very true. Maybe I could do a bass line groove on top. That's more like something like that. Just because I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm going to use like a MIDI clip to test, just like on top. Oh, wait, I kind of like this. Like this part in particular, I'm a huge fan of. Maybe if I do like, not necessarily reverb, I could do like something. Grain delay or whatever. Or erosion. I don't know. Oh, okay. I like that a lot, actually. It's needs to be filtered, but yeah. It like lines up perfectly. Then I think it needs a little reverb. I'll use Valhalla. Solo it. Regular reverb. I'm a huge fan of this. You think this sounds cool? Because I'm not fully sure, but I do like it a lot. Because it's doubling, I think, if that's the correct word. Of course it's in the red, but that doesn't matter. We'll deal with that in the mixing phase when I reach there eventually. Okay, I want to remove this section. I always do this wrong, but I guess here. And maybe we can come back to it when it happens. So from the top, it sounds good. Add some color to the background. Yeah, I agree. Because think it's a very nice, like, subtle sound that, like, without it, it's there's certain things that are, like, kind of hard to tell that it's there, but it's there, and then if you remove it, it feels different, and I think that's kind of what it's doing. Okay, just going from the top to see the flow. Don't need that. Then this comes in. This. So we're cutting out some elements. Maybe even this. Or even also this. Okay, I have another idea. In addition to that, I'm going to go to the auto filter and do frequency. And then I think around about when we can hear it. Like, I'm thinking here. We do like here. Like this maybe. I don't know. I think maybe we get rid of the bass here. I like where this is going. This is slightly off. Or is it? Maybe I don't want these. Instead, let's switch it out actually for an actual, bell sound, I think. Is going to be a little bit better for just everything. What am I thinking? It's mallet, yeah. Maybe. Maybe this is too tangy. If tang is even the word, I don't know. Okay, I'm thinking that like this, cut out. Like if it's doing this thing, then we're doing the ducking in between. It's got a cool ambient flow. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. It's like a little bit of experimental because like with the ambient music, the way that I call ambient music, I just say that it's like anything without particular rhythmic pattern, but I know that's technically not right, but I think there's just a whole nother category of like IDM esque ambient music, experimental vein. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I think it's sounding really good so far. Let's switch this bell out. Oops. Yeah. So, I think then we, we bring it back to the beginning, kind of. So we get back to here somehow. So, maybe like this. And then just duplicate everything that we care about. Maybe. Maybe the vocals are too much. But we bring it back, yeah. Let's see without this. Okay. So, I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, if the vocals are too repeaty, I guess is the word. And if there's not enough variation. I think it's fine here, maybe. But then, over here, we're gonna need, like, some transition sound. Then we do this again for yeah, I like that better. We do this. No vocals yet, and then the vocals will come back in at the very end. Yeah. I'm so happy with this. This is the greatest thing I've ever made. Love it. Love it. Alrighty. We have 8 minutes left. Wow. So now I need to figure out what the end is. But you know, we've reached almost 3 minutes, which is a good record for me, because I most of my songs are like a minute long, and then I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I mean, this sounds really really cool. So I think obvious stuff. Just get like sounds that are kind of ambient. Yeah, then we want like, I think this sound also. Or maybe even not this one, but this guy. Yeah, I kind of like that a little bit better. Or maybe this doesn't go on long enough. Let me see. I think it does, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. That's the idea. And then remove all these. I like that a lot as an end. So now what I'm going to do is a MIDI track here, and this guy will just set it to here, I guess. The reason being is Ableton will export any audio to the end of the physical like block. So I have to set someone where I want it to be, otherwise it'll, I think, cut off the reverb. So now this should be good enough. Either that or I do it one earlier. Do you have any opinions on that? Because I don't think it matters that much, and I think the one after is fine. I don't know. Wait. I pressed too many buttons. I think doing it here is slightly better, so it just gives it time. Also, that's an audio clip. A little bit of a glitch there. But yeah, I think it's better actually a slightly longer reverb, even though it kind of ends before this. It kind of ends like here, but then the next song plays. I'm just like thinking in terms of like Spotify, transitions, whatever. So I think having this as a good amount of space. All right, what do I want to do in 3 minutes? Well, the obvious stuff is, oh, yeah, right. If I'm keeping this like intro thing on, then I gotta do this. Yeah, okay. Just this for the intro. You can remove this guy. I don't care about it. Yeah. bad if we do this. Yeah, I don't know. There's a certain point where I'm gonna have to just be like, well, after the 2 minutes is up or whatever, I will end stream and then I'll come back another time, fresh eyes, whatever. I think it goes on a little too much with this guy. I think like round about here maybe. Or even better, actually. I'll just do utility. Utility. Here we go. Go. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Where is it? I missed it. It's at the bottom. Nope, that's not what I wanted to press. Utility. There we go. Balance. Wrong thing. Gain. I basically want to do the same exact thing up here. I always forget to press that one, so it's doing it right. I think that's better. Slightly. I don't know. Dismiss. Alright. Stop that for a sec. Work a little bit longer. I think this going here is great, and then it doesn't need to go anywhere else. I'm thinking. I'm not sure, but... Oh, thank you. Someone else. Glad you're here. I will be ending in, like, a moment, but... Thank you for saying it sounds good. I see your name has music in it. What music do you make? As I'm just curious. And this plays in the background. Ambient techno, love it. Those are two of my favorite genres of music currently. What's your DAW of choice, or do you use God forbid you use modular synth, which is difficult. Film scores. Oh, that's cool. Is that just for fun or just hardware? Love it. Based. Love it. Love the hardware. Is the film scores just personal fun projects, or is it like job based, school based? Because I know a lot of friends that do film scoring, and I find it very interesting, but it's not for me personally, even though I could totally do it. Once you learn how to make music, you kind of can do a little bit of stuff. I know that like game scoring is a whole different thing because that requires like timing and making things drag out for different areas. I don't know. Anyways, film scoring sounds cool. I've done it a little bit before. Hardware jams. Oh, that's cool. Weekly competition. Yeah, that sounds fun. Is there like a prize and have you won? Let's see. Just like listening to random things on top. Yeah, and then here I switch to the genre. No. uh, yeah, this is sounding very, very good. The obvious stuff. I'm gonna come look at it fresh eyes because, no joke, I made this yesterday, and then today. I've only done 2 days of working on this, and I made it like, not like throughout the whole day yesterday. In like 5 minutes, the bulk of this was made, and it's funny because I'm like, depending on the project, if I'm really interested in it, it gets done. I get like very efficient with what I'm making. A lot of projects I have, like the first part, the starting it is like the easiest thing, and then after that I'm like, I don't know what to do. But I think it will be easier as I go on because once I get more fans and more people in chat, they can direct me because feedback is one of the best ways to finish music, I think, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. That doesn't mean it's factual. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I just thought of a funny idea for one of my songs where I just like take this and then like move it like all the way really, really far. So there's just like, it's like a 10-minute song and it's like 2 minutes of music and then it's just like empty for the rest. It's like that project that one guy did. I forget. There was like an hour of silence or something. He uploaded that to Spotify, or a minute of silence, and he got like a shit ton of money from it. And then Spotify removed it because they were like, "You can't do that. You can't gamify the system." That sounds cool. None of these would work. More texture? Hmm? It could work somewhere, but I don't know that it needs to. I'll drag it down here for the time being. Yeah. Well, in any case, the timer finished. I should eat food and prep for my class, which I'm definitely going to. Yeah, I should. I mean, it's an online class, but it's like computer programming, and it's not that bad. Yeah, I would totally buy 1 hour of silence just to like, if it was like made by someone famous or something, it'd be really funny. Yeah, silence is golden. That is true, but it'd be really funny to pull it out. John Hopkins. That I know that person. I love his like ambient work. Is that Yeah, wait. I've liked many songs then. Let me pull that up. And thank you for the good words. John Hopkins is amazing. Let me see what I've liked. Oh yeah, I remember. Music for Psychedelic Therapy. I have this album, like the physical album, it like on vinyl at school because I didn't bring my vinyl home because that thing is a crazy thing to ship. But I have this physical album. I basically just like it's kind of funny thing. We in my dorm room we had these we had a light that did very like colorful colors. And what we would do is we turn all the lights off and make it like this colorful room thing, and then I'd put this album on, and we just zone out. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was fun because it was just like very, very relaxing ambient music. Um, what's your guys' favorite ambient album, if you have one? Because for me, this one is pretty good, but I also love. I don't know if this is actually ambient, but I'm a huge fan on Fedra deluxe version, I guess, and also Hyperbora deluxe version. I mean, I bet I could just like play these and then talk about it. It's like, here's the breakdown of this music. I am smart. This is under fair use. don't take it down. No, but I like Fedra and Hyperbole. Apex. Mm. And then Boards and Max. I don't know that one, so let me look it up. This is not it. Board games and chill. It's a 4-hour ambient mix on YouTube called Arctic Amenities. I think a lot of people love Apex Twins. I'm not against them. It's just like very, very popular. So I don't listen to too much. I mean, I've liked this one, but I also love. What was it? Oh, I remember that my favorite thing of like knowledge that I've gained recently, or I just thought about, is that you could ask like any, almost any gamer out there if they like ambient music, and a lot of them will probably say they don't know what it is, and then it'll be like, yeah, Minecraft, Minecraft soundtrack, and they're like, oh, okay, because I think that's probably the most famous popular ambient album of all time, just by the reasoning that it's Minecraft. But yeah, I understand they're very good. I've recently just like haven't listened to as much ambient music. I've been meaning to get back into it slightly because I am sorting like my Spotify here by genres, and it's there's a lot of them. I I'm like one of those people who listens to too much music, so sorting through it is insanely difficult because I'm like, what genre even is this? Legend from Near Me in Cornwall originally. Hmm. I don't know that one. Is that a song? I think. Oh, Delta. Why is it Magic Sword coming up? I don't know. Anyways, um, yeah. So that's kind of just like my ambient knowledge. I'm not huge on ambient, but like I do a little bit in VCV rack. But I will tell you that my VCV rack like music that I make is typically not ambient music at all, and it's literally just me making the sound of weather. That's what I've been into. Like this one. I got really obsessed with like recreating rain. and like wind. And then I don't know why this one. No, that was the one I just did. I wanted this one. I don't know why this one's not making any noise. Do I have it muted? No. Speakers. Oh, there we go. This one, and then I have like thunder. Carbon-based life forms. Okay. I do know that, I think. Let me look that up. Yes, I do know that artist. I've liked one song by them, Interloper, which, give a listen if you want to, but you probably already know it or something. Check out Derelicts. Alright. Is it? No, that's probably not it. I'm gonna close my rain. I'm trying to make sure I spell this correctly because I suck at spelling. Derelicts. The Derelicts? Underground Crunch? I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Maybe it's not on. Oh, by Carbon Place Lifeforms. Yeah, I will like that so that I can listen to it off stream. Just to make sure I'm not, breaking any TOS. But no, that's a good one that I'll take a listen to. And then, I don't know. By the way, if you want, you guys should follow me on Instagram because I'll post more there. And then I can also message there if you want to. But I'm hungry, so I'm going to end stream in just a moment. I'm going to just do like my closing stuff, I guess. Because I've been doing some random closing stuff lately. So I guess the first thing that I've been doing is giving you guys a challenge because I like challenging people. So your challenge is to make a song. It doesn't have to be a full song because that's difficult. It took me a while to master that. But make some composition using like a lot of either sampling techniques or just mainly texture and layering. So make some cool layering and texture thing. And then, of course, you can send it to me by tagging me in YouTube if you want or whatever, or sending it to my Instagram and I'll take a look at it. But just make sure you, like, say who you are on Instagram because I be getting a lot of bot messages. But yeah, that's the challenge. And then thank you guys a lot for joining me in this. I had a lot of fun talking. And I can't tell you exactly when I'll be live next, but I'll post about it on Instagram. But I mean, probably not sure. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe Thursday? Probably not, though, because I be getting HelloFresh, so I'm going to go over to my sister's and do some cooking because I want to do some cooking and see the cats. But yeah, that's all I got. I will, on Instagram, I'll post and be like, hey, I'll be live. So, anyways, goodbye, Nebulous and Cornish Waves Music, which I don't know why you picked that name, but I love it. I will see you guys maybe when I'm live next or in a comment on a YouTube video or over on Instagram. Thank you so much. Goodbye.